At the heart of our days lie our habits, the automatic behaviors that shape our health, work, and happiness, often without our conscious consent. This book moves beyond generic advice to explore the fundamental question: how can we make real, lasting change? The author argues that the key is not a one-size-fits-all solution, but a deep understanding of our own unique temperament. By identifying our personal tendency, whether we are upholders, questioners, obligers, or rebels, we can discover the specific strategies that will actually work for us, turning the exhausting struggle of willpower into a more manageable process of self-designed support. The journey begins with self-awareness. The framework of the four tendencies acts as a powerful lens, explaining why some people thrive on external accountability while others chafe under it, and why advice that works brilliantly for a friend can fail utterly for us. An upholder meets inner and outer expectations with ease, while a questioner needs a reason for every request. An obliger excels at meeting external demands, but struggles with self-imposed goals, and a rebel resists all expectations, inner and outer. Recognizing our place in this spectrum is the first, liberating step to crafting an effective habit change plan that aligns with our nature, rather than fighting against it. With this self-knowledge in hand, the book delves into a versatile toolkit of concrete strategies. The concept of monitoring is presented not as a chore, but as a foundational step. What we measure, we often manage. Simply tracking a behavior, like daily steps or hours spent scrolling, can create powerful awareness that leads to change. The strategy of scheduling removes the daily debate of should I or shouldn't I, by making a habit a non-negotiable part of the day, like brushing teeth. For those who struggle, the principle of convenience and inconvenience can be revolutionary. By making good habits easier and bad habits harder, we engineer our environment to support our goals. This might mean placing fruit on the counter and hiding the cookies, or committing to a gym that lies directly on your commute home. The author also explores the nuanced pillars that support habit formation. The idea of abstaining versus moderating is crucial. For some, having just one chip is impossible, while for others, total prohibition feels like a deprivation that backfires. Knowing which camp we fall into for a particular habit can prevent endless cycles of guilt and failure. Furthermore, the book emphasizes the profound importance of foundation habits, like sleep, movement, and nutrition. When we strengthen these foundational slabs of our daily life, we build a platform of self-control and energy that makes all other positive changes more achievable. A well-rested, well-nourished person is far better equipped to tackle a new project or resist temptation than one running on empty. Habits do not exist in a vacuum, they are deeply intertwined with our relationships and surroundings. The book examines how we can harness the power of other people, for better or worse. We can seek accountability partners, join groups, or even use the strategy of pairing, combining a habit we need to do with one we want to do, or with pleasant company. Conversely, we must be alert to how others may unconsciously sabotage our efforts or hold us back through their own expectations. Creating a culture of good habits within a family or team can amplify success for everyone involved. Ultimately, the goal is not a rigid, joyless life of pure discipline, but freedom. Good habits free us from constant decision-making, drain mental clutter, and create the space and energy for creativity, spontaneity, and engagement with what truly matters. By building habits that serve our values, we construct a life that feels authentic and sustainable. The process is presented not as a dramatic overhaul, but as a series of small, strategic steps. It encourages starting small, celebrating successes, and practicing self-compassion during missteps. The message is empowering: change is possible. By working with our innate tendencies instead of against them, and by thoughtfully applying the right strategies, we can gradually become the person we aspire to be, building a life that is not only better than before, but truly our own.